So, today we will be talking about the Chunin exams arc, which is the first arc that spanned a lot of episodes, and the length is something that could have been shorter, in my opinion, but they had to, it did a lot of development with the characters. Now in a minute I'll tell you the characters it introduced. But basically the Chunin exams was a bunch of different exams that all ninja have to do at a certain time once they're ready. And they'll become a Chunin once they do these exams. They have them once
You know the drill. Make Requiem proud.
Weaver, our recon rover is ready to begin dimensional research transfer.
Strike team en route for rover escort.
Normally, there's a test where you have to do a written test, and there's a forest area where you have to go and survive for like a few days and get to school. And then there's a fighting part where all of them fight to, or it was this time because there was
infected target removed
there, so they had to narrow it down. And then once we get to the end, there's basically just another fighting where they
I wanted
so
to ask.
the characters introduced
about the
were
decisions we've made regarding Agent Max's.
Shikamaru, Choji,
As you know, in the military, doubts rarely do you any good
Guy
after a
Sensei,
decision has already been made.
But does that mean
Neji,
you don't have them?
Hinata,
We all have doubts.
10-10, but she doesn't get much screen time. Tamari,
It's what
Gara,
makes us human. If we didn't have doubts, we might as well just put a tactical computer program in charge of operations.
quite a few,
I'm just worried.
quite a lot.
Away the radiation
And
to talk
basically,
team could render her more unstable.
What they had to do basically was all of them had to team up during the test. They have to they basically have to do this test, but they have to see the last part of the test is to see how brave you are, and if you're just gonna give it all up for something you want, or just all the main characters.
confirmed.
When I was the first time I experienced the Chunin exams was in the manga, but everything
Neutralized
past
flesh
that,
eater.
a tiny bit of Konoha, Rumble or whatever arc. Everything past that I hadn't read previously. Anyways, so this arc had a very good job at introducing Naruto's make everyone feel bad for you kind of attitude towards everything he does, and basically he tells someone his backstory, and then they either feel sad for him or he beats them up. Yeah, essentially, and this arc was probably the best for teaching us about characters like Shikamaru, who's really intelligent. He has a very high IQ. And it also taught us about characters like Ino and Sakura, who during this arc, their conflict as children was revealed, And yeah, so they basically have character conflict. And that and the last end of the arc. I'd have to say I rate half those conflicts 7 out of 10. A straight 7 out of 10. Because a lot of them are just conflicts were pulled out of someone's ass and they're just written down on the
Target eliminated.
The mangaka was literally just pulling these. Cause like, it's revealed later on that Shikamaru, Choji, and Naruto and Kiba, another character introduced in this arc, are friends, but they never show any. Like,
Frag that bag of guts.
The fact that they don't show anything between them, no interactions, no remember this, they just don't. I don't see why they have to introduce all these like 5 arcs later for your best friends in there. Like, it's the things that don't make sense. Why show characters now, and then 10 arcs later, it's like, oh, that character did this outcome, right? Like, we all want that character development, like, when it's supposed to, it's convenient, but it's always that it happens, like, 20 arcs later, when they're in the middle of a fight. It's always convenient for certain arcs where that's just focused around. Anyways, one of my favorite characters from this is Neji and Rock Lee and Guy Sensei, because the development between Guy and Rock Lee are it's a lot. You basically get to see how Guy Sensei treats Rock Lee like a son because this and that, but Rock Lee basically can't use chakra to do ninjutsu or genjutsu, so he's forced to use taijutsu, which for a taijutsu only user, he's the strongest. He's probably the strongest character in the show, other than like Guy Sensei, who uses taijutsu and whose main is taijutsu. And basically, in the arc, he does something called opening the 8 inner gates, and he opens like a few of them. He opens some inner gates, and basically it allows him to be stronger. This arc is probably the peak of what they're gonna show you power-wise from the from the early stages of Naruto. But if I had to pick from any of the arcs that I think had the best fights, it'd probably have to be the Chunin exam arcs, because like in Kid Naruto, obviously, but because between all the children of the Chunin exams, like Naruto and Neji, who both end up fighting during this exam, they both fight each other, and Naruto comes out on top. Between all of them, they develop a lot during these arcs, and especially Neji, because he learns that, oh, his dad didn't die because they, his family wanted him to. No, his dad died because he wanted to. And that's the thing that doesn't make sense to me. Like, why reveal this stuff when the second it's convenient to you? Because basically, like, that's the whole reason. Like, a lot of character plot stuff could have been avoided if he'd just been like, oh yeah, by the way, your dad actually said this instead of this. Like, it's just annoying. Yeah, so basically, all these characters, they develop through things like, basically they have their own little fights, they conflict with each other, but we all know the least developed character has to be 10-10, because, like, she has no screen time, and there could have been so much potential with her, like, because she's probably one of the best female characters in early Naruto. Like, because they literally, like, they have kids here, like Sakura and Tamari. Like, what are they gonna do? So, like, seriously, what are they gonna do? I swear to God. And, basically, between the fights of Naruto and, Gaara and stuff. By the way, Gaara, like, during the entire arc gets character development that, oh, he's really evil, oh, he's really evil, like, he does this and that. And, like, okay, yeah, we get that he's evil, but couldn't you have given him an actual motive to be evil? Which they explain, like, 10 arcs later. Like, oh yeah, this is why he's evil. But I'll explain that once it comes up. But basically, the only reason for him to be evil, like, I have no friggin' idea why he's evil. Like, that's basically what you're gonna be coming in here and saying to yourself, because he comes in and he's like, oh, I want to kill everybody. I want to kill you. I want to kill you. I want to kill Rock Lee. I want to kill Neji. I want to kill Naruto. I want to kill Guy Sensei. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why does he want to kill Guy Sensei? Why does he want to kill Rock Lee? Like, what is he just mad or something? Like, that's the whole point. Why does he want to kill any of these characters? And I know I haven't developed much on. I haven't talked much about Forest of the test arc, because I know that most of those arcs were literally created to, like, most of those arcs in the Chunin exams were just created to cut off the characters that were insignificant. And I will kind of say something that the Forest of Death and the exam had two decent characters that were introduced in sort of like that guy, I don't know. But basically, yeah, those two characters that develop get barely any screen time, and we're just said, yeah, that's it. Basically, the main villain of this arc, while he just does literally nothing, is Orochimaru, and in my opinion, Orochimaru is the best villain in Naruto. Although, a misconception I had, like, when I went into the series, I thought Orochimaru was gonna be like much weaker, but no, he's actually decently strong. Yeah, so Sasuke, Orochimaru leaves a mark on Sasuke, which allows him to suck power from Sasuke, but basically Sasuke has to learn to control it, and then like there are different levels of control to this, and Sasuke is basically he's mad because he can't fight his brother, or there's something like that, or some bullcrap like that. Like honestly, this is half the reason I don't like Sasuke, because like he's always saying, "Oh yeah, I hate my brother so much," or "I want to kill my brother."
That hurts.
Stupid crap. Like Sasuke, why don't you, instead of fantasizing about killing your brother, you actually go get some bitches or something? Like, there's literally people who love you, yet you're just like, oh, I gotta kill my brother. Like, okay, yeah. So who cares? Go progress. Instead of doing story progression towards your brother, why don't you do story progression towards your own life? Because we all know you don't ever actually do anything towards progressing stories. You don't even realize that. Yeah, so basically, Sasuke being the worst character, having no friggin' development in the entire arc. Basically, yeah, he basically gets curse mark, and then you know, he has to get it sealed by Kakashi, everything, but
Splat like a
another
melon.
thing that's revealed that's like showed in this arc, that's shown for the first time, is usage of traps. It's one of the first Orochimaru is technically not a boy or a girl because he's inhabited so many bodies. So basically, when he rips off like his face and he reveals, oh, I'm actually Orochimaru.
A dead enemy KIA.
Thought he was. Yeah, so another thing about this arc that I really like is that like it does so much development with characters like Rock Lee and crap like that, but the thing is, like the second Rock Lee gets his he never does anything else. Basically,
That's a kill.
and the thing I find bad about it is because Rock Lee had so much first Kid Naruto, Rock Lee could have done so much crap. Like, I imagine there could have been so many arcs involving Rock Lee that we just didn't get because he was injured. Like, I just find that really stupid. And another thing is, why is it that we only start seeing these new characters like Neji and stuff during the Chunin exams? Like, where were they during Land of Waves? Although they were shown, like all these characters were shown, like pre-Land of Waves arc. They were shown, but they weren't like really. No one even said anything. You got to see Tenten, I guess, a bit of screen time maybe. Yeah, but basically there were like barely any any characters were actually developed on free languages. And I honestly think that's pretty shitty. Yeah, but then there's another thing that I think they should have actually tried. Like, because
Enemy destroyed.
again, on the fear that this guy's probably taking these plot lines out of his ass or something. Because I swear, like the randomest crap happens. Like Naruto has a fight with Kiba, and he friggin' like he only wins because Kiba is like uses a dog scent or whatever, and then like it's really good, like smelling it. Basically, during having really good scent, he then
Like a melt.
burns in his face.
Frag that bag of guts.
Actually, he doesn't cry. Last was because Naruto farts and his nose was really strong. Yeah, that was probably cool. Anyways, then during the exam arcs, there's a lot of other things that I just feel like they were just like some of those Kabuto's a bad guy. I absolutely hate Kabuto. He's a stupid character. He's really retarded. Yeah, but Kabuto's another one of the main villains. He loves Orochimaru a little too much, in my opinion. And honestly, he's my least favorite character for many reasons of being retarded and just how friggin' dumb he is. Like who made the character? Why is he like that? Why is he like that? Because like if I was like that, I don't know what I'd do. Because basically it's developed on a tiny bit that like, oh, this guy's
Well, it's good to be part of
he's got glasses, he's really smart, he's got these cards, and like he can write stuff down on them. Like it's just stupid. But basically what's developed here in this arc, the main points of view are everyone has their own separate like fighting style. Like Kiba fights with dogs, and like his whole family is basically Naruto fights with he just fights with his Rasengan. Basically other characters like Shino fights with bugs, and Rock Lee fights with he fights with his Byakugan and his 8 trigram 64 mobs. Basically, I just think all that could have been developed in a better way. Like they could have made it better, but in the end, I rate the Chunin exams a 7 or 8 out of 10, 7.5 I'd say out of 10, because mainly it's rated so low because of the other arc, like the Forest of Death and the like actual tests part of arcs. They weigh this entire arc down, and it's honestly really sad. But honestly, I think that the fighting part of the Chunin
About time you
exams
dropped.
are the best parts, and yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Although I do believe that Naruto, in some world out there, Naruto has had better, some different universe, Naruto is having better character development than Chunin exams are. Other than that, that's all. Anyways, see you.